didn't get a lot of sleep last night, so I'm a little bit off today. It was 2:30 a.m. 2:30 a.m. My neighbor is banging on my door. I'm like, what is going on? So I put down my bagpipes and went over and blah, 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 blah. Same old thing. So I put it down, and I went out and started digging the hole in the backyard again while he was watching. It always makes him a little bit mysterious about that. Now, I have to tell you that I'm married, and I am a what is that thing they call when you take a dog and nobody wants him? Rescue. Yeah, I'm a rescue actually. She took the one that nobody else wanted, bless her heart. And I was thinking about how come there are no rescue cats? Anyone ever heard of a rescue cat? Not me. I don't know what happens with that. But anyway, my wife and I now, we're both semi-retired. We get up about the crack of 9 in the morning and kind of plan our day from there. We see what's going on. And I sit down and tell her that I think I'm going to go jog after breakfast. And she says, that's the longest running joke going on because I never jog and running. Okay, some of you are with me, I got it, all right. So anyway, I didn't go run, so I decided that I would, in my spare time, what little spare time that I have, I love to write. And so I sat down with my cup of depresso and my synonym buns, and oh, I love that, synonym buns. Isn't that great? It's wonderful for a writer. So I sat down and started to do that. And I thought of all the titles that I could write, and I decided I could write What Women Want. That kind of came to me. And I thought that would be a good book, but I decided it was going to be way too long. And so then I thought, well, maybe I could write a book about what men want, and decided that would be way too short. So I didn't get to do that.
Like his work outfit. Gorgeous outfit. Yeah, I know.
I'm not that old, but I'm old enough to have learned maybe a few things in life. I've learned that when I go out in the morning, if I run into one jerk, kind of blow it off, kind of let it go. But if during the day I run into 3 or 4 jerks, I start to realize that the problem may be me. And so I need to work on that a little bit. I've learned that a fish without an eye, what is a fish without an eye? A fish without an eye. Yeah. And I've also learned that there's no vaccine for CRS. I would tell you what that is, but I can't remember that stuff anymore. So there's no vaccine for that. I dug into the internet just a little bit to see what I could find for something to end this with, and I put in a title. I don't type very well, but it ended up showing me Finnish jokes, and it went along the lines of a priest, a minister, and a rabbi walk into a bar. So that wasn't really what I was looking for. I would find something in English. So anyway, my neighbor had a real problem. Her husband her husband passed away on the way to church one Sunday morning. Now he had on this beautiful black tailored suit. I mean, it fit him perfectly, but he died of a heart attack. And she took him to the mortuary, and she told the mortuary person that, well, who happened to be blonde, but it doesn't matter. He told the mortuary person, he said, I really want it buried in a blue suit. He looked so good in a blue suit. I'll tell you what, I'll give you all the money you want to go out and find the nicest blue suit that you can find and put it on my husband for the viewing. He said, okay, man. So she comes back for the viewing a couple of days later, and there he is in a nice, resplendent blue suit. And so the woman asked the funeral director, and she said, where did you get that suit? Can I pay you for that? How much was that? And he said, oh, ma'am, don't worry about it. There's no charge. Right after you came in, another woman brought her husband in, and he had on a blue suit. He happened to be about the same size. So I asked her, I said, would you mind if your husband was buried in a black suit? And she said, no, that's fine with me. And so really there's no charge, everything's fine. And the lady said, well, that's great. What did you do? He said, oh, I just switched the heads. Let's see if this mic's working. I think you might remember this song. I want to sing along. Let me get my music so I can play along with it. There we go. There's a better key. Oh, happy day. Oh, happy day. My Jesus washed. My Jesus washed. My Jesus washed. Wash my sins away. Oh, happy day. Oh, happy day. Oh, happy day. My Jesus washed. My Jesus washed. My Jesus washed. He washed my sins away. Oh, happy day. Oh, it was a happy day. He taught me how to wash and pray, night and day. He taught me how to love and save. Oh, happy day. Oh, happy day. My Jesus washed. My Jesus washed. My Jesus washed. He washed my sins away. Oh, it was a happy day. Oh, it was a happy, happy, happy day. All right, thank you very much. Thank you, Carol, for letting me have this time. Appreciate it.
John, that was fun. We've never had anybody do a kind of comedy. That was good. I like it. And especially at the end.
See. See John tomorrow with the Dallas Banjo Band at Park Lane and Greenville Avenue, 11 a.m.
I have my
Country.
number already.
Yeah, we're gonna do the cakewalk tomorrow.
Yeah.
Mask and we got all that jazz.
And then in 2 weeks, we're going to celebrate